Hey, hello everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. My name is Carlos Concheso. I'm originally from Cuba. I live in Miami, and I've been involved in this amazing industry, the network marketing industry, since 2011, and it's the best it has happened to me. My background is in banking, human resources, accounting. It is an honor to be chosen as one of the ambassadors for this program that we're launching, this social media campaign. So when they called me and asked me about this, I was like very, very impressed, very grateful for this opportunity. I'm very grateful for each of you for being here today, guys. I hope and pray that whatever I'm going to be sharing with you guys today, that is something new to you, that I can teach you something, and that you can implement that in your business right away, and that you can have results as I have had results using this. So the first tip that I'm going to be sharing with you guys is relationships first, business will follow, guys. Focus on relationships, and business will follow, just like it says in there. I would recommend to reach out to 3 to 5 new people per day in private. Ask them how's their day going. Give them a sincere compliment. A voice message works perfect. Even a quick hello on a video. Just be like, when it's somebody's birthday, people get so many notifications in their timeline. But I assure you, if you send them a voice message, hey, happy birthday, man, most likely people are gonna listen to that and they're gonna appreciate that. Do not talk to them about the business right away. That's a big no. A lot of people do not spam your friends, sending them links and sending them, like, hey, I got to talk to you about this business, Go through their timeline first and find out what happened recently in their lives. Maybe they got married. Maybe there was a death in the family. Maybe they got a graduation, whatever it was. That way you can congratulate them, You don't sound like you don't know about their lives. So go through their timeline first and then reach out to them. Give them a sincere compliment, okay? I'm sure who wants more likes and more comments in their pictures, right? In their post, right? Well, guess what? If you want more likes, you want more comments, I encourage you guys to hit more like and comment more in people's pictures. A lot of people get upset. Oh man, I posted that picture. I only have 5 likes. When was the last time you liked some pictures? Like your friends' pictures, engage, comment good stuff. And then most likely, there's the law of, how you call it, like reciproc, something like that. It's a big word for me. But whatever you give, that's where you get back, Guys, have a balance between your friends, have a balance between people in the business and people not in the business. I would say about 70% not in the business, 30% in the business of your friends I'm talking about. You want to have people both. Usually the people that are already in the business, they're very supportive. Usually they comment, that kind of stuff. But you also need people that are not in the business, because that's the idea, is to get them in the business, okay? When you're doing Facebook Lives, talking about relationships first, guys, make sure you're mentioning their names. Make sure you're thanking them for their time there. Ask them, interact with them. Ask them, where are they watching from, Thank them for sharing your videos, ask them to comment, maybe with emojis or something like that, okay? So it's very, very important. You want people to like you, you want people asking, what are you doing? What are you doing these days? What do you do in your for business, instead of you telling them. So tip number 2, guys, build your own brand. Build your own brand, okay? Super, super important. Use your personal picture on your social medias, okay? A lot of people, I see their logos of their company. I see a picture of a pet. I see like a place. I see like, no, it's your own. It's a personal Facebook, a personal Instagram. Use your own photo, okay? And make sure it's a professional photo. It's not you all drinking there, all drunk or whatever, make sure it's like professional picture there, okay? It's okay to have, as the cover photo, it's okay to have like a group picture or a place as the cover one, but not your profile. It's also okay to use very popular hashtags. Use hashtag in your post, it's okay. But I would also encourage you guys to, use your own. Like I use a lot hashtag where is Carlos Concheso? Because I'm always traveling. I've been to 80 countries. So I know, for example, another leader in our business, Bisana Min, she's like hashtag work with Bisana Min. Build, make your own brand too, your own hashtag. It's very important. Guys, I'm sure you agree that we are in the lifestyle business, okay? People want a fun and free life, and that's what we're selling. That's what we're selling, okay? Yes, we're selling products and stuff like that, but we're selling also the lifestyle. So it's very important to post fun pictures, traveling, spending time with your kids if you have kids, spending time with doing whatever you like, cooking, sports, that kind of stuff. I would advise you guys to every three posts, make one about the business, one about Younes. The other three could be family, like traveling, all that kind of stuff. A big mistake that I see people, they start in the business, is they start immediately, boom, 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 Younes. That scares people away. That I'm sure you'll get blocked by many of your friends, unfriended, because they don't want to see that. I do not know anyone that goes on Facebook or Instagram and they say, man, let me go on social media today to see what my friends are selling. I would love to see what is Carlos selling, what is Marta selling. No one does that. People love to buy. Everybody loves shopping, but people don't like to be sold. So don't be selling like that. You want to do like soft selling, but not like hardcore like that. Use also like before and after pictures are great. Like I said, you want people asking, what are you doing? Also in your pictures, it's okay to use some filters. Like use filters to make your days look brighter, look sunny. Like I hate when people just post a picture. Like I went to 10 different countries with my dad. And people were asking like, is your dad at the same place that you are? Because he was posting pictures and his pictures look totally different than mine. Mine looks like we were at the same place, but mine look all sunny, all nice, and his pictures were all gray and ugly. Like nobody wants to go to that place, it's okay. You can edit your photos in your if you have an iPhone or Instagram has their own filters. Okay. Guys, create a business page. Business pages make you look more official. More official that is a business. And also, there's no limit on followers. Like a Facebook personal page, you can only have up to 5,000 friends. But on the business page, there's no limit. Also, on business pages, you can boost a post. You can do ads. All that stuff is really good. Also, if you can afford it, hire someone that can help you. I didn't know I was a banker. I didn't know about social media and stuff like that. So it's good, to hire a photographer, hire somebody that can edit your pictures, that can put subtitles at the bottom, that kind of stuff. A lot of companies maybe they charge anywhere between $100 to $500 a month. They have different packages. I highly encourage you to do that. Tip number 3 is add value, guys. Add value. It's so important to add value. You want people that are waiting. I wonder what else is Carlos gonna post today. Like I have people literally that they tell me. I thought it was not. I thought it was not true, but they tell me, Carlos, one of the first things I do in the morning, when I wake up, I go on your timeline. I want to see where is Carlos Concheso. I travel through your eyes. They tell me that they feel like they've been there with me, through my journey, through the trips, because I make it look fun, and So post your pictures with inspirational quotes, Like you can find a lot of inspirational quotes on Instagram. Like I follow one that is a millionaire mentor. Like there's a lot of pages you can find, and you can use their quotes, or you can use your own words, your own story. Super important. I wouldn't be talking too much about politics, religion, like controversial topics, because a lot of people, that's going to create, instead of friends, it's going to create enemies, and you don't want that. You want to be peaceful, happy, all the time. Guys, face your problems. Do not Facebook them, okay? Face your problems. You don't need to put all your problems out there. I know sometimes we feel down, we feel depressed, and want people's attention, but I don't think Facebook is for that, Don't do it like that. All right, perfect. So like I said, you could also create a Facebook group. You can talk to your upline. Maybe they already have a Facebook group where you guys can share best practices, tips, before and after pictures. I also recommend about adding value, recognize other people from your team. That way it's not always you on the pictures. It's okay to put people there, sharing their stories so they see your friends, maybe they don't relate to you, but they relate to the single mom, they relate to someone that just got divorced, or they relate to, that different people. You want to put all kinds of people there. And also, I will focus on quality versus quantity, okay? A lot of people, they go to Rome, like we just came back from Rome, and they will put like 25 pictures, boom, all at once. That's okay. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But in my opinion, I rather put them, like little by little. I will put one day, 2 days later, another picture, because when you put 20, most likely a lot of people don't go through all of them and look at them. They don't open that thing or go to the left. But if you put one day, another one day, it makes it's better. You get more attention, okay? Tip number 4 is track and refine your performance, guys. You want to make sure you're tracking your performance. How are you doing? You're not going to know how you're doing. So I would, get to know your audience. Ask them what would they like to see. Like sometimes I ask people, my friends say, what topic would you like me to cover in my next Facebook Live? Or what do you want me to, like stuff like that. That way, you get to know your audience. Who are you targeting? What group age? You need to know when is the best time to post. Like in my opinion, I have noticed that I usually post around 11 p.m., 10 p.m. People already in bed. They're scrolling through their feeds. It's a good time. And also early in the morning. Like sometimes I would post like at 11. Maybe a lot of people are sleeping already. But when I wake up, I already have like 100 likes or 80 likes, comments, because some people saw it really early in the morning. Okay. In my opinion, if you're gonna post like a long post, like a long story, like something really long, I would post that, like during the day. A lot of people are very tired at night to read something long, or they don't want to deal with that early in the morning. But I've noticed like my long post, they get more engagement during lunchtime or so. People at work, they have some downtime. Also, you want to post things about lifestyle when people are at work, because a lot of them are miserable there. At work, they're not too happy. So when they see, man, Carlos is again, I was supposed to go to a meeting. I told him no, and now he's in Rio de Janeiro, So you want to post things like that during work hours too, so they can see that, and they can know that they can also live a more meaningful life, okay? You want to notice in which post people comment more, like more. Like I have noticed, I have a son, he's 13 years old. When I post pictures with my son, people usually like them more, they post more. Like I have taken him to 64 countries with me, 7 wonders of the world. So also when I post pictures with my parents, with my team, those pictures, a lot of people like them. I notice also when I'm posting pictures like the ones that you're not looking at the camera, that you're thinking, looking at the ocean and stuff like that, people love those too. So start doing that, You also want to track in which platforms are you getting better results, Like I've noticed, like my videos on Facebook, they get a lot more views, thousands of views. People comment more, people share it more compared to YouTube. In YouTube, a lot of people don't go there. And even when I post a YouTube link on Facebook, it looks like Facebook doesn't show it that much, because Facebook doesn't want people leaving Facebook. They want to have them there. So they don't show your post as much, okay? And another thing that I do is, if I know that I had a post that had hundreds of likes, that it had a lot of engagement, I usually, even if it's old, it's a post from a year ago or 6 months ago, whatever, I hit like on it again, or I comment like a fire emoji or something, boom, and it shows again. So all my friends and my friends' friends see that post again, okay? So if you want to do that, that's another post. So I want to show you guys some testimonials real quick. I know the time is limited, but I have some testimonials. Let's go to the next screen, please. So this is one of the testimonials. It says, awesome. So I'm moving into a phase of my life where Younes is going to be making a lot of sense. When I met you, it seems like it was just not the right time to be focusing on what I'm building my own business. Can you help me identify what I'm going to need to get back in? This is someone that got in the business. He left for a few years, But we stay in contact, through social media. And now he's like, you know what, Carlos, I'm ready now. So a lot of people tell you no. No doesn't mean no. No means maybe not at the moment. So you want to stay in contact with those people. Do not take it personal. Oh, this guy left my business. I'm going to unfriend him. I'm going to block him. Or he told me no, he didn't make it to the meeting. No, don't take it personal, guys. They say no. Okay, let's go to the next one. This one is amazing. I love that you get to travel the world. It's incredible. I want to hear about you and what you have going on, because sincerely, you're awesome. I mean, I'm awesome. You're someone I have always looked up to and admire in more ways than one. I've seen you consistently climb and rise year after year. Love it. That's someone that I haven't talked to her in years. Like, she used to work with me like 4 years ago. I didn't even know she was my friend on social media. And out of the blue, when I was flying back from Istanbul last week, boom, I got that message. I'm like, whoa, I didn't know she was watching me, okay? And the last one, wow, that's a long one. Hi, Carlos. I know it will be selfish on my part since I read and see your posts and see how extremely busy you are. But if you were in the area, would love to meet you and learn more about your business. I currently work in banking and side jobs. Would love an opportunity to learn, work smarter, not harder. I have never reached out to guidance like this. Always thought it would be impossible. Since you came up in my Facebook feed, this is not even my friend. This is a friend of a friend. Since you came up in my Facebook feed, I must have started to write you like 100 times. I get goosebumps. And I just kept telling myself, no, he will never answer me. Thank you for that. Have a blessed day. I get goosebumps because she's saying, like, when I replied to her, hey, how's it going? She's like, is this Carlos Concheso? She thought I was never answer her. So we have like 2 minutes left. I want to see if you guys have any questions. Any questions? All right, Ingrid.
Hey, Carlos.
Hi.
Hi. So what sort of advice would you give to someone or tips for someone that would reach out to you via social media wanting to know more about this business?
Perfect. That's a great question, Ingrid. What I would do is, when people ask me a question like that, they reach out to me about what are you doing, what kind of business you're doing. I usually answer the question with another question. Do not go. I know the Carlos inside me is telling me, tell them about your nest, tell them about the products, tell them about 6 ways to get paid and this. But you don't want to say that. I usually answer back with a house, with the form formula, F for family. How's the family? Like how many kids you have nowadays? If it's someone that I haven't talked to someone in a long time, I'll be like, man, that's a great question, but how's Scotty doing? Or how's your job doing? I noticed that you were in Italy a couple of weeks ago. How was that trip? So that way, I don't sound desperate. Yeah, somebody answer me. It's gonna be my business, So I go back and forth until there's a moment that I'm like, you know what was your question again? Like I totally act like I'm not really interested, but they end up getting in the business. So yeah. Any other question? Marta. Hi.
Hi, Carlos. I would like to know how you balance social media with the rest of your day. I know you're very busy.
Yes, guys. I'm extremely busy, but I always block some time to do that. I usually do it, a few minutes in the morning. When I wake up, I usually like go through my, through my post. I hit like, I answer the, comments, whatever. I usually do that also like around lunchtime and before going to bed. Also, it can become really addicting. If you're always like on social media, it can become really addicting. So what I've done is I actually if you look on my phone, the Facebook app, Instagram app, all of them are out of my first page. They're like on page number 4. I turned off all my notifications because I was always there, and I was not too productive. You want to make sure you're using Facebook, those social media, to be productive, not just looking, that kind of stuff. So I block some time for it, but I'm very careful with it too. Otherwise, my whole day will go there. We have just a couple more seconds for another question. Dave.
Hey, Carlos. Let's just say I want to improve my social media presence, and I could really use some suggestions from you. Where would I begin?
Okay, yeah. That's a great question, David. I would start with, try to clean up your social media accounts a little bit, your Facebook maybe. A lot of people, they haven't updated the profile in a long time. So make sure, like I mentioned, your photo is a professional photo. If you have some controversial posts in there, delete them. Maybe you've been in other network marketing company before. You're not there no more. Try to take that off from there, those posts. Maybe you can delete them because people are going to get confused. If they see that, they're going to be like, wait, Dave's doing 2-3 companies at the same time. So I would start with that. I would also, if you don't have that many friends on Facebook right now, send them a request. But you have to be careful. You want to send only like 4 or 5 friends requests a day. Otherwise, Facebook might put you in Facebook jail. Like they will block you for a couple of days. Even if you hit likes, My Instagram was blocked for like a whole day, like 24 hours, because they were saying I was hitting too many times like. I'm like, what? So you have to be careful how many times you hit like. They might think it's like a spam, or how many friends requests you send. So that's what I would do. And don't go, like I said, don't go crazy posting about the business. Let's say it's like going to the gym. If you haven't gone to the gym for like a year, all of a sudden you go, you're not going to be there the whole day doing weights and stuff. You'll die. So here, you go little by little. You don't want to scare your friends away. All of a sudden, you haven't posted a post in years, and all of a sudden you post 10 things about Nara, like Luminance, all that stuff. And start giving your friends, sincere compliments like I mentioned. All right? So guys, thank you so much one more time, for being here today. I hope you found some of this helpful, and you can implement that. And I look forward to seeing you, around the world and celebrate your success. Thank you.